warrants were issued for your arrest, 2 by me and 1 by Judge George for failing to appear for court. What we're going to do today is simply set bonds and then get these matters rescheduled, okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and refresh that. Come back and take a look here. Okay. All right, so Judge George's case is from February. It's an unclassified misdemeanor driving under license forfeiture charge. Or, no, it looks like it's an FRA. Oh, that's the wrong form. Okay, what is your current address, Miss Cochran?
461 Worley Avenue, apartment B.
Now, when I originally arraigned you back in March, you said it was 461 Rear.
Yeah, I've moved to the next apartment over.
And that's apartment B as in Beta?
Yep.
Okay. Are you employed?
No.
Do you receive disability benefits or you just don't work?
No, I'm just in between jobs at the moment.
And what kind of work do you do when you are working?
I'm a nurse.
When justice walks in, silence follows, and every word spoken decides a life direction. This courtroom isn't just about guilt or innocence. It's about truth standing its ground.
It's been over a year.
All right. We've got another unclassified with Judge George. I'm not sure why it's got my name on it, but it does. So here's the thing. Every single one of these cases, there's not a single charge that carries any jail time. Why do you so long to take care of these?
I've been taking care of my mom, and I'm the only one that can take care of her, so I haven't been able to attend to my own stuff.
Where were you when you got arrested this time?
I was seeing my mom before she went into surgery.
It says you were arrested on 30th Street.
Yeah.
Is that where she lives?
Right now, yeah.
Okay. Well, the one case that you do have that was assigned...
3 people, 3 stories, but one judge holding the balance. In this room, excuses fade, and only accountability remains.
Not guilty, in which case I'll set a bond for you today and we'll get new court dates. Or if you want to resolve at least the dog case today, you can change your plea to guilty or no contest. How would you like to proceed?
It's not guilty. They are registered.
So, I have this quirky little policy that I don't like to keep people in jail when they're being charged with things that don't carry jail time, which is why I'm going to OR you on all 3 of these cases. However, the court's patience is not unlimited. You need to make sure you show up for your next court hearings, get these things taken care of. Do you understand?
I will.
Do you have any other questions today?
No.
All right, you'll get notice to the mail of your next court date.
Okay.
You may go. Thank you.
Thank you.
John Newman. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Mr. Newman?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Newman, you understand your rights in court today?
Yes.
Okay, did you get a copy of the complaint?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand you've been charged with theft?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a first-degree misdemeanor. It's up to 180 days jail, up to a $1,000 fine. Any questions about that?
No.
You have a right to have me read your complaint if you want. It's the piece of paper that you were given, but it's required to be read. Did you want me to read it?
It don't matter.
Okay, well, the Heath Police Department is alleging on or about yesterday, there in Heath in Lincoln County, Ohio, that you did knowingly with the purpose to deprive the...
She wasn't avoiding the law. She was taking care of her mother. Yet, responsibility doesn't pause, not even for love or family.
No contest.
Now, a no contest plea does not admit guilt, and the plea itself could not be used against you later on in any civil or criminal matters arising from the same events. But by pleading no contest, you admit to that what they say happened is true. So if I look through the police report or any witness statements and it's there, I would be finding you guilty. So if you don't want to be found guilty, you need to enter a plea of not guilty.
Well, I'd like to have an OR bond so I can...
You'd like to have a lawyer?
OR bond?
Okay, well, if you plead no contest and I find you guilty, there won't be a bond. It'll just be a sentence that's imposed. So do you want to do a not guilty plea?
Yes, please.
Okay. What's your current address, Mr. Newman?
968 Wine Avenue,
Okay.
North
Now,
Ohio.
they put down 156 on the complaint. Did you ever live there?
On Wine, it might be 156. That's what it is, 156 Wine Avenue. I had it backwards.
But so what's the actual street number of where you live?
It's Wine at 156 Wine Avenue.
It is 156 then. Okay.
Yes.
Where'd the 968 come from?
I don't know. I had it backwards. My head over there. When you said it, I remembered the actual name. I just moved up here with my girlfriend.
Okay. Where'd you move here from?
Perry County.
Perry County. Okay. Well, Mr. Newman, I am going to release you on your own recognizance here today. I don't believe you're being held on any other charges, but let me double check that.
No.
Nope, all they have is this here, so you should be released. Now, this case will be randomly assigned to a judge and set for a trial. You'll know when it's going to be because we're going to send you notice in the mail. Make sure the address on the bond that you signed down there at the jail before you're released, make sure that address is complete, current, and correct. You said you wanted to plead not...
A nurse without a job, a daughter without rest. Sometimes the strongest people fall behind because life demands too much at once.
The court to provide one for free. Grab an application there at the jail. They're available there, but they will not submit that for you. That's your job, and it comes down here to the municipal court at the municipal building at 4th and Main Street. The
Thank you.
officers can tell you where that is. But the main thing is, if you're going to get a lawyer, deal with it right away, okay?
All right, thank you.
Do you have any other questions today, Mr. Newman?
No, I don't.
Then you may go with the officer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The last one from down to jail, folks. John Rector. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Mr. Rector?
Yes, I am.
We'll have to go back to the room.
Did you watch the video about your rights in court today?
Yeah, well, I read the paper.
Did you follow along with the paper that they gave you?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get a copy of the complaint, the piece of paper that tells you what they charged you with?
Yep.
Did you read it? You understand you've been charged with...
For John Newman, one mistake turned into a criminal charge. But inside his calm, not guilty, there's a storm of regret and hope colliding.
But it's alleged to have been with a family or household member. The maximum penalties for that offense are up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to have me read your complaint out loud if you want, but it's not required. Would you like for me to read it?
No, I understand it.
How would you like to plead today?
You
Now, before I can accept your guilty plea, I need to go over a few things with you. If you change your mind at any time, feel free to let me know. You are not required to plead guilty because as you stand there before me today, Mr. Rector, I have to presume that you're not guilty. That's how our system works. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Furthermore, the burden to prove that a person is guilty beyond a reason it falls upon the prosecution every time, and that burden is proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to be represented by an attorney. If you couldn't afford one, we would give you one at absolutely no cost. The benefit of having a lawyer is somebody who could point out any defenses that you might have or arguments that could be made on your behalf, and in general, try to get you the best possible outcome here. Would you like to have an attorney?
No.
Okay. Now, whether you have a lawyer or not, Mr. Rector, you still have a right to a trial, and for you, it could be with a judge or a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Did you know that at the trial, you would have the right to question the witnesses against you after they finish testifying for the prosecution? Well, that's called a cross-examination. So they'd ask the witness to tell the jury or the judge all the bad things you supposedly did, but then you would have the right to ask them questions to try to show that they're not being truthful or accurate or anything like that. Understand?
Yes.
You also have the right to issue subpoenas, which are court orders requiring people to attend, so you could compel the attendance of your own witnesses at the trial. Did you understand that?
Yes.
And you would not have had to testify if you didn't want to. Nobody could have forced you to, and the decision not to get up on that witness stand could not have been held against you in any way. Do you realize that? Have you ever heard of the right to remain silent?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't apply to just cops. It applies.
A courtroom is more than a place of judgment. It's where humanity is tested, second chances are measured, and redemption is earned.
Now, Mr. Rector, if you plead guilty, you admit to committing this offense of domestic violence threats, which means you're going to give up your presumption. I don't have to presume you're not guilty anymore because you're admitting that you are. That means the state doesn't have to prove that you're guilty beyond a reasonable doubt because you're admitting that you are. And then finally, if you plead guilty, you're going to waive those rights we've discussed, including your right to a trial. Do you realize that?
Yes, I'll change my plea then.
You
No
want to do a not
contest.
guilty plea then?
No contest.
Well, if you plead no contest, you're admitting that you're guilty, but you're admitting that what they say happened is true. And I read through the narrative reports here and the witness statements.
We were fighting.
What's that?
We were arguing.
Okay, well,
Yes.
listen to what I'm telling you. This is important, okay? If you plead no contest, even though you're not admitting that you're guilty, you're going to waive all those rights that we've discussed, like I explained to you, and you're agreeing that what they say happened is true. So if I read the police reports and the witness statement,
Mr. Rector's story is a reminder. Anger may last a moment, but the consequences echo far longer. Domestic violence isn't just a charge. It's a scar on both sides.
okay, what is your current address?
4289 Hickman Road, up 37.
What was the lot number?
37?
Okay, and are you employed?
No.
You receive disability benefits?
No, not yet. Applied for it.
You're applying for it? What kind of work did you do
I
before you
have
got
got a
hurt?
winter work.
Let's see here. Let's take a quick look here at the file, and then we're going to talk about your bond, so just sit tight for me, okay?
Every plea, guilty, not guilty, or no contest, carries a heartbeat behind it. Each word weighs heavy, shaping the rest of a person's life.
All right, now, Mr. Rector, I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a statement if you like, but I wouldn't get into what may or may not have happened yesterday because we are recording this, and now with your not guilty plea, you're back to being presumed not guilty. You don't want to say something that's going to make that no longer the case. So without getting into that, is there anything else you wanted to say about bond?
Nope.
The judge's patience runs deep, but not forever. Miss a hearing, skip responsibility, and next time, your freedom might not follow you home.
All right, well, Mr. Rector, I've had an opportunity to review multiple statements, both by the police and as well as witnesses. Had a chance to look through your previous court involvement as well. It's not extensive, but the court does have concerns regarding the safety of concerned individuals. I'm going to set your bond at $1,500 cash, surety, or 10%. I'm going to order that you not be in possession of any weapons, and I'm also going to order that you have absolutely no contact, either directly or indirectly, with Mrs. Rector. Now, if you post the bond and you want to retrieve some of your personal possessions, you'll have to make arrangements for what's called standby assistance through the Licking County Sheriff. The folks at the jail can tell you how that works, but you can't go over on your own. That would be a violation of bond, in which case you could go back to jail until your case is resolved. This case is going to be set very quickly. In fact, it'll be set within the next 10 days for a trial if you're unable to post your bond. You have the right to hire an attorney if you like. You can go for court-appointed counsel if you want. The application's down there at the jail. If you're not going to post your bond, the jail will send your application down here for us to look at. If you do post the bond, it's your job to get that turned in. But if you want to get a lawyer, get on that right away. Do you have any questions today, sir? All right, then you may go with the officer. Thank you, Mr. Rector. All right, Officer Riley, I believe that's everybody for you, so you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yes, sir, you too.
All right, let's hope for some bad weather.
Right?
Okay, folks, when I call your name, you're going to come up here right in front of me at the bench. I'm going to ask you for your rights in court form. Make sure you bring that with you. It's the one that has your initials in the box next to each paragraph and your signature at the end. After verifying that you received a copy of your ticket, which you do not have to have with you here today, you'll have the opportunity to enter a plea. Not guilty, guilty, no contest. If you don't want to be found guilty, convicted, and sentenced today, plead not guilty. In the event that you do, as you heard me say, your case gets randomly assigned to a judge set for a trial. You'll get that notice through the mail, so it's important that we have your correct address. We're going to get that address from your bond paperwork that you're going to sign in the clerk's office after leaving this courtroom. It's your job to take a look at it real quick in the upper left-hand corner and make sure it's complete, current, and correct, including apartments, P.O. box, what have you. If you don't double-check it and it's wrong, you're probably not going to get your notice. If you don't get your notice, you're probably not going to show up for court.
In this courtroom, mercy stands beside order. The law listens, but only to those who show up, speak truth, and own their story.